that's done. It was really higher than I thought, but it's all mowed and good. And yes, today was mowing day. Some people love mowing, some people hate mowing. I am one of the ones that hate mowing. More specifically, I hate mowing with a push mower. Even though this push mower has a self-propel front wheels or front wheel drive. I would more love to have a rider. You know, most people will be like, I want my John Deere rider, my local cup holder, and all that. I really wouldn't care if it's a Troy boat or if it's a Husqvarna or John Deere or any case. But a rider seems more fun. And not just fun because I like driving. Even though I drive crazy, doesn't mean I'm going to be mowing, making, zigzags and different letters in the grass. That would be cool, but no. It just seems more relaxing, less exercise. I'm not saying I'm lazy, just a little bit. But, yeah, I don't like mowing. Everybody's like, oh, mowing's relaxing, mowing is soothing, mowing is this, that, or another. Me, I'm thinking mowing is to get it done and get it done as fast as possible. Not as fast as you just seen. Because if it was that fast, holy cow. I am hyper, but I'm not that hyper. And we're out and about again. This time we're going in another direction. You all probably are sick and tired of hearing directions. Because that's all I have to say is we're going in this direction, that direction, in the opposite direction.
As usual, we're over the yellow line.
Well, yeah, but there's no cars coming. That's always good. It's okay if there's no cars coming. Look at those nice clouds and all this greenery that's going to be turning orange in a few months. Actually, months, in a week or so, a couple of weeks, because we're already at the end of August, and usually around here, or at least this neck of the woods, they start turning mid-September. So now we're on an adventure. Don't know what we're gonna get. There's a few things Pam wants to get. And the speed, yeah, I was going a little bit fast. I was going, I think 60, 62, 65. Serene. Look at the lazy river, almost looks like. Welcome everyone to Joseph's Vlogs. As a recording of this, August 27th, 2027. Oh, look at that. Look at what people did. Look at that. Trash. Burger King, to be honest. Burger King. The crying Indian will be crying about now. But today's vlog is a little special, as you can see. We are out and about. And today, this vlog, even though in the beginning you saw me mowing, I had to get morning chores done. That had to be done. But today is all about Pam. We are going to go down memory lane, specifically Pam's memory lane, and we're going to go to places from when Pam was born on this earth up until today. So we're going to hit some hot spots, some places she grew up, some places that are historical, has some American history regarding some of the spots. So I hope you enjoy what we're about to show you. So hop aboard this bandwagon, because we are gonna go and take a little journey. Stay tuned, because there's many more things to see. Starting this one outside, it's 90 degrees out. I'm gonna get in the car because it is a scorcher out there today, people. It is 80 something degrees out. I got my co-pilot Pam right beside me. She's doing all the things because it's all about her today. And this vlog might be 1 or 2 parts, so can't say. Depends on how it goes today. So if you see a to be continue at the end of this vlog, then that would be part 2. So the town we're going to, that Pam was born in, is a little town called Lexington, New York. Right now we are coming out of a pull off. I'm going left or right? Right. And where I started the vlog. And we're gonna hit some spots that she grew up and been around.
We're in an abandoned town.
As Pam just said, we're in an abandoned town, people. It's like a ghost town. This town is ghost. Well, our first location is a Catholic church in the town of where Pam was born. This is the St. Francis del Sale Church. Is a historical Roman Catholic church on the Church Street in Lexington, Greene County, New York. It was completed in 1895. It was and is a 1-story 4x1 bay light frame structure on a stone and concrete foundation. Let's get closer. There's the sign. This building is listed on both New York State and National Historical Registry, 1896. As you can see, it is closed. There's a bird nest right there. Bird nest. And right here, it is registered. And there's a bench. Let's see if we can go around the building. That barn says it's sold. Let's see if we can get inside of the windows. And that's the back. Not too much to see in the back. Oh wow, look at that. That's one heck of a bee's nest right there. Wasp net. Narrow. And these are all blacked out, these windows. So there's nothing to see here. And these windows, don't know why, but those windows are blacked out. On to the next location. Here, I know, let me zoom in. There is what looks like a post office, but when Pam was a young child, this building right here was the only supermarket or shopping center. I don't know what they used to call it back then, but there's even, I think, the old sign right outside. No, that's not the old sign? Oh, okay. Pam says no. And if you want to play hoops, look, you got your own little basketball. Looks like someone already tore the net up. Maybe Michael Jordan. See that person, he's got his mail, he's going home, he's happy, he got his mail, just like I got my mail a little while ago. But yes, this was the first and only shopping center in the town of Lexington back when Pam was yee-oh child. Teenager. Here was the first house that Pam was brought to when she was born. And over here, if I could get right back there, I don't know if I could zoom in, but back there, right there, that is Pam's father's old barn, because he used to do farming. But yes, this was the first house that Pam was brought into as a baby. I'm gonna try to get closer to the barn. That was Pam's father's other side of the barn, and she had 700 acres and ran a dairy farm. I'm trying to zoom in to try to get a picture of that barn. This is almost like a walking simulator, but it's not. It's all overgrown. Okay, now back to the car, because the car is all the way over there. There's even a woman painting. She has an easel out, and she's painting away. I don't know what she's painting. Maybe trees, maybe the sky, all kinds of things. Doing a little Bob Ross, like the dogs were. The dogs were doing paintings the other day. So, she's probably a local. Good afternoon.
Hi there.
Nice day.
Perfect.
I know, right? Enjoy the rest of your day. We're on the side of the road at the next spot, but Pam wants to read it because it's pretty lengthy on the background of this building. And then I'm going to get out of the car and see if I can get up close, and hopefully nobody comes out. And if they do, I'm just going to ask them that I'm filming a place that Pam grew up. Over to Pam.
This was called the Lexington House. It was built in 1883 as a middle-class resort. It also was known later on as the Camp Lexington, which was a fresh air camp for children from New York City to come to the country. After the camp closed in the 1970s, this became the Lexington Conservatory Theater and Art Awareness. But as you can see, it is now just part of the abandoned town.
All right, now we're outside. She says there's a sidewalk to get to it, but I don't see it. I don't see it. But there's stuff in the windows up there. So we're just gonna walk on the grass. Screw it. Oh, look at that. The roof is coming in. Now over here is a separate building. It says Lexington House Art Gallery open. So that meant that this is not. Yeah, this is a totally different Lexington House Galleries. So that's a different building. Huh. I think I should let Pam know that because that is totally different. Yeah, the art gallery. So half of it is an art gallery, half of it isn't. That's really unsafe. Really unsafe. They got the windows boarded up, so I can't. I don't think it's collapsing. I don't want to go underneath all that due to, with my luck, it will, collapse on me. And there ain't no. And that's the back side. I got a weird feeling, I don't know why, but I got a weird feeling being around this building, and I don't know why. I gotta let Pam know. I get a weird feeling being around here. See, look, there's pictures on display. I don't know if you can see in there. And there's lights on inside of it. It's an art gallery, which I don't know how. See the lights on? There's actual art in there. That is weird. You can't walk in this door, I know that. But yeah, Pam is wrong. I gotta tell her. It's an art gallery, it's open. You could go in there and look at fine pieces of art. Oh, I'm gonna get run over. That won't be good in the vlog. Pam wants to add a couple more insights.
This ran as a hotel for 7 years. Then Sam and Esther Doctorow converted it into the camp, which ran from 1931 to 1973.
And it's not an art gallery. Open it if you're in the area and you want to see some priceless pieces of art. stop on by. Just don't go on the porch there because the roofs might collapse on you, like I said before. Okay. Pam, there's another spot that Pam would like to share insight on.
This piece of property with several buildings on it at one time was a milk processing plant called the Lexington Creamery. When it closed, this particular building here became an ice cream and snack bar, and it was where I held my very first job. Now a contractor has it.
I will not be going outside and walk around this building because, as you can see right back there, there's a van with people that are actually working in this establishment. So sorry folks, this is as close as I'm gonna get. That's why I'm zooming in as much as I can so you can see the detail of what the building looks like now. If Pam had old pictures,
I tried to find pictures. I can't find them.
I could have implemented them to show what it looked like then to now. We are at what is now the firehouse for Lexington, but this used to be the school Pam used to go to from what grade? Kindergarten to fourth. It is now, like I said, the firehouse. There's nothing too much to see other than the building, and that's why I'm trying to get the building. Town board meeting, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Nice little place to park and have a lunch. I'm not going to get the back of the building. Old lamp. That probably was there when Pam went to school. Right there, that was probably there when she went to school. Well, the whole building was. And then over here, we have post-World War II. All the men and women who have served and continue to serve our glorious country, or have given some, have given all. And all names. And just think, little Pammy was probably playing around back there at recess time. That actually looks like a hunting blind back there. Right there, that looks like a hunting blind. Doesn't it? But yep, your little Pammy was out here probably playing, probably on that slide back there, probably coming down that slide. Whee! Time for recess to over. I just can't wait to hear when Pam hears that part. With her sliding down the slide. All fun and whee! Whee! She's looking at me in the car like, what the hell? We are on our way to the next spot. And the next spot is a little bit intriguing. Actually, it's a lot intriguing for me and anybody else that's a movie fanatic like I am. So the next spot, it might pique some people's interest regarding movies and an actor. Well, in this motel, it used to be, what does it, Pam, say in the hood? Because we might get shot.
Sunshine Valley House.
And Pam used to?
I worked here as a chambermaid, and I met Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was Mr. Atlas. And there used to be a pool here, and we used to swim together, him and myself and my sister. And he always stayed in the very last room on the other end.
And we can't get there because there's people here, and we were going to get approval from the owners, but I guess we're going to have to come back here again another time. And that's the main house where, what you said, Pam?
That's where the dining room, the kitchen, and the bar were. And I used to sit here at the bar and listen to Arnold and his uncle Carl play accordions.
I really did want to walk around and get closer, but I don't know. There's people here, and they're out and about.
They're rude.
Rude people, upstate New York. Who'd have thought it? And that's the name of the place. Or now. That is an old church. And the name of this church is... Oh, it doesn't say it. Oh, yeah, it does. $1866. Oh, in 1973. There's somebody. Berry. It's Pam's last name. That is weird. And now we're gonna. Well, there's an old cemetery too. Well, that's church is locked. Oh, flash flew right in my eye almost. Old cemetery. I see another stone with Berry, Berry. 1944. $1873, no, $1879. Some old ones. But it's really hot. That's the only thing. It's really hot. Gonna have to pick another day to do some of these. I don't know, I'm trying to get as much as I can. Oliver. Josephine, 1898. 1935. Some old ones right here too. An infant. And another infant. 1862, September 8th, and then this one is November 6th, 1871. Wow. Some real old ones. There's another one. Alfred, 1856 to 1867. Another infant. Alright. So many more back there. I don't know. I mean, maybe try to get that one. I don't know. The sun's a killer out here, I tell you what. There's a stone that's busted. This one doesn't even have a name. The hell is so old. Doesn't even have a name. Another one that fell on the ground, broken. They're so old, some of them, that they don't have names on it anymore. This one, 1831 to 1864. And two more that has no names on them. They're worn out. And here's another shot of the church. Actually, wait. I forgot to get... I wanted to get that one stone all the way in the back. I totally forgot. But we're gonna... Yeah! I'm gonna be there! I forgot to get this one. Pam's wondering what the heck, but I want to get this one. I want to get this because this one looks like a nice stone. Anything on the back of this one? No. Alright. Now let's go. This has nothing to do with Pam's memory lane, but this road is off the beaten path, so just had to get it. Okay, talk, Pam.
This was ran as a restaurant and boarding house by Arnold's Aunt Marie.
And it was called?
Maria's Dream House.
And not anymore.
No. It was abandoned for a long time. Someone bought it.
And they added on. This building used to be, back when Pam was a child, the first ever doctor in the town of Lexington that did house calls. You actually called him up, and he came to your house, diagnosed your issue, and gave you the medication you needed. And the house is still here. This right here used to be the Lexington Hotel around in the mid-70s. It says private property, so I'm not going to get that close. I'm going to try to get as close as I can. I don't want people to call the authorities on me. But I'm going to try to... That says tap room right there. And then there's the neon sign. And there used to be metal chairs on the porch. Whoa, bees. Whoa, whoa. There's a bee there. Yeah, as you can see, it's all collapsing. But back there it says tap house, tap room. And then that used to be the steps right there. And then there's the sign. See, it says private property. Let's see, my foot's stuck. I'm trying to watch while I'm walking. You record at the same time. Don't want to trip because they got new poles over here. Get the bag there. And that side of the sign. I don't know if this was part of it or not. I think it was part of it. Go across the street real quick. Children at play. A picture of the sign. All right. That's a nice house too. There's actually an old building right over there. What is that? That looks way old too right there. I can't zoom anymore, but if you want some background regarding this building, the Lexington Hotel, Pam has, and she looked it up. So I'm going to hand it over to Pam so she could give you some insight on this building.
This building was built in 1888. The last time it was in business was April of 2023. It was considered a American luxury hotel from the 1920s to the early 30s.
And what do we have here? This is the house that Pam grew up in. The other house was when they first went in when she was born. About a couple of months after that, they moved into this. So this house is the house that Pam actually grew up most of her life. And her 6 sisters and 1 brother all grew up right here. And I don't know if I can get any closer because of it being so overgrown, and I'm zoomed in as much as I can. But let me see where my fingers in here. Right in the second, you got that window right there, and you got that window, and this the third window. So the third window from the right would be Pam's window that she grew up in, her room, and also where she climbed out and snuck out half the times. Well, you know, back in those days, I think everybody did those things. I didn't, but yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can go closer because I honestly don't know where there's to be even a walkway to get into the house.
Well, there was a driveway over there, but it's all built up. There was a sidewalk right in front.
So nobody's in it. Is it completely abandoned?
I don't know.
There's another angle of the house. I don't know if somebody's living here or not, so I really am not going to attempt to walk up in there. But that's another angle. I forgot to mention, I got one of my team orders came yesterday, and I got these 2 pillowcases, which right now we're looking at 1. But I got 2 pillowcases for the dog because Cassie loves to fling the pillows off this couch, specifically this pillow. So I gotta get that on camera because it's cute as hell. But I got this one, and it says reserved for the dog, and I thought that was very appropriate with Cassie always flinging this specific pillow right off the chair, the love seat. And then we got this one, which also makes perfect sense in this house, which I try not to capture so you don't see it. But this pillowcase says embrace the dog hair. It's everywhere. And I thought that was a really nice pillowcase as well. From the website Temu. I love Temu. So yeah, embrace the dog hair. It's everywhere. So I figured those 2 pillows were definitely go with the dogs. See, Dakota just wanted to put his 2 cents in as well. And with that, I'm hungry. So we're gonna have some dinner, sausage on a hoagie roll with some meat sauce or pasta sauce, but meat flavored, and some homemade pasta salad. And that's gonna do it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got a little knowledge while watching it and a little insight. Maybe you want to look up some more stuff on your own. But there will be more coming. This is only part 1, so stay tuned for the next part. And with that, vlog over.